The following footage shows refurbishment of insulation on a chiller system. The pipes are located in an outdoor area that is protected by a roof. However, the enclosure is open at the sides and pipes are exposed to some weather and sunlight. The existing insulation had been applied over 10 years ago, but not correctly fitted in all areas and badly needed replacing to rectify the faults. The refurbishment work involves insulating the pipes with Armaflex insulation in 32 mm thickness. The insulated pipes will be protected from weather and sunlight with the Armachek silver cladding system. Valves, outlets, and other protrusions are easily dealt with using the Armaflex system. Firstly, the valves should be measured, measuring carefully both the circumference and the depth. For smaller valves, a piece of copper piping, sharpened to a fine edge, can be very useful in making smaller holes in Armaflex tubing. For larger valves, a circle measured to the correct circumference can be marked out on standard Armaflex tubing and cut out with a sharp knife. Then, whether dealing with a single valve or multiple valves, the Armaflex section you have created can be easily applied. Armaflex adhesive should be applied to both edges of the join, and when tack dry, the edges can be joined together. A wet seal should be applied on cold parts around the edges of the pipe. A collar can be easily fabricated from another standard piece of Armaflex tubing. Once again, Armaflex adhesive should be applied to both edges of the join, ensuring that there are no gaps in the join and that it is firmly positioned. A small stopper can be easily made from another piece of Armaflex sheet. When the outlet needs regular access, Armaflex adhesive need not be applied. Where a valve has a greater depth, an inner collar should also be fabricated, and using Armaflex adhesive fastened into place. Then, just as before, an outer collar can be fabricated and applied. In this case, the valve itself requires regular access, so can be left exposed. The insulated valve can be clad with Armachek silver in a pre-formed T, which is easily applied. While being adjusted, a small piece of tape can be used to position the piece temporarily in place, but for permanent fixture, the usual method should be applied. The overlaps in the T are secured with rivets. The overlap is then finished with Armachek silver tape. The tape is based on a pressure-sensitive adhesive and must be applied with a plastic spatula to achieve sufficient force for full bonding. The spindle end is clad with Armachek silver in a pre-formed end cap. The end cap can be cut on one side and a hole marked for the spindle neck. Once fitted into place, the overlap to the T is sealed with the silver tape. Gaps between adjacent parts can be filled with sections of Armachek sheet, fastened with rivets and Armachek silver in the usual way.